Hey guys, it is Ben, aka the Fuse Box. It is once again that time for us to return to the Capital Wasteland, but before we do that, Outlaw Nights issue number 1 is still available on Indiegogo. We have reached full funding, but we want to expand outwards, ladies and gentlemen. This is part 1 of 8 of an epic sci-fi fantasy enterprise, and we can't do it without you. We want as many folks looking at this as humanly possible, so get out there and tell them about sexy space pirates. But now it is time for us to return to the wasteland. I have my dog here today. He's back there somewhere. So yeah, we were headed to the Jefferson Memorial to find Dad. Let's hope we can. I love how fast it loads. Oh yeah, no, we already did the Jefferson Memorial. We are now on our way to what? Vault 112. Good Lord, it's a long way away. You know what, let's head back to Megaton first.
Hey.
Good to see you.
And every eye shall be blind with his glory.
Just in case. Yeah, get him, dog meat. Come on, you almost got him. Yes.
Please, just
Great.
Maybe the one is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? You'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were there. Maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe. Maybe you think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who will wait for you will prove untrue. Then why will I do? You said inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe.
What's up, Wastelanders? This is Three Dog Bow Wow, and you're listening to G. Now let's see what you baby. Got it. Here's me with the news. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since our boys in Power Armor kicked those Enclave bastards out of Project Purity and started that baby chugging. Now, y'all remember James, right? Father of 101? Well, Three Dog has learned that back in the day, James' wife had a dream. See, she was a scientist running Project. You know what she wanted? The waters of life. Free, clean, for any and all. God, ain't that beautiful? But even better, it's finally happened. The water is clean, and hell yeah, it's free. Ow! Just a little patience.
No, it isn't.
As I speak, the Brotherhood is working with Rivet City Security to get that fresh water to the wasteland. The caravans are coming. So get your glasses ready, children. This round's on me. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music.
Hey, everybody!
I think that's a glitch. That sounds like a radio broadcast from the end of the game.
Flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hack, whack, chopping that meat. But your Pete's got a long, sharp knife. He starts chopping and don't know when to stop. All you fellas better watch your wives, 'cause Pete don't care whose meat he chops. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking.
Good lord, they're everywhere.
Whack, chopping that meat. Ever since Pete flew into town, he's been having a ball. Just cutting and chopping for miles around. Single women, married women, old maids and all. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. Oh, Pete! Hacking and whacking. He loves that meat. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hack, whack, chopping that meat. Wakes up in the morning, 5:30. Chops from sunrise to sunset. I don't see how he stays alive. Meat's gonna be the death of old Pete yet. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. Oh! The police put Pete in jail. Yes, he finally met his...
Damn it.
maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe. Maybe you think of me when you are lost alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you get inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe.
Gotta make up for lost time.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dog, Lord and Master of all I survey. Let me ask you something, children. You hungry for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak?
Yes.
Or you hungry for some news? I'm guessing news.
No.
Here you go. Today's weather excessively violent with a chance of dismemberment. Tune in later for our 5-day forecast. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. For all you guys and gals tempted by the thought of scabbing in the downtown DC ruins, here's a tip. You see, children, the Frankensteins might violently and horrifically rip you to shreds, but only if you're lucky. According to most of our reports on the super mutants, they actually prefer capturing their victims and hauling them off to God knows where. Consider yourself officially warned. And now, some music.
Hostile target.
Wish on the moon and look for the golden rainbow, and you'll find happy thoughts. You'll hear a tune that lives in the heart of a bluebird, and you'll find happy thoughts. Though things may look very dark, your dream is not in vain.
Fuck.
For when do you find a rainbow? Only after rain. So wish on the moon, and someday it may
time. And you have your happy, happy time.
Oh my god.
So wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly hear chimes, and you'll have your happy, happy time.
And skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I or cry. And take a peek, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight.
All right.
Soon we'll reach that red letter day, where skies are blue.
Oh, what am I doing?
Once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I sigh or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight. Soon we'll read that red letter day, when I will pop the question and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May.
3 Dog! That's me, kids, coming to you tape from my fortified bunker in the middle of the DC hellhole. Ain't life grand? Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days. Here's some of the latest news. Alright, 3 Dog has heard about some crazy things going on out there in the Capital Wasteland, but this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costumed kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy. Until next time, this is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff's important. We all know the dangers of radiation, but with the right precautions, you can prevent accidental death or even ghoulification. Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your ass out of there, and then pop some rat away for good measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give yourself a nice boost of Rad-X first. Remember, only you can prevent human flesh fires. Now, some music.
We got people enslaved.
There's no point.
What do you mean, no point?
Why bother?
I just freed you.
Why bother?
What the hell? I go to the trouble of breaking them out. They won't even go to freedom because they're nihilists.
lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Just how I can be elected to this most illustrious office.
No more a smart little girl with no heart, I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Men and ladies, boys and girls, prepare to be astounded, bedazzled, and otherwise stupefied. I'm Three Dog, your master of ceremonies. Let me ask you something, children. You hungry for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak? Or you hungry for some news? I'm guessing news. Here you go.
I don't appreciate those jokes,
There
Three
have been
Dog.
more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music.
Into each line, but is falling in into each heart, some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall. Much is falling in mine.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Hard but someday the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
To reach our full potential, way we were before the war.
Into each and every life,
Beautiful, powerful.
some rain is
One
got to
enclave,
fall.
one America.
But
Now
too much of that stuff is falling into mine.
we've got a part now, you and I. But don't be
And
sad.
into each heart,
The Enclave is working
some tears
tirelessly
got
to
to fall.
rebuild this great nation. So you don't
I
have
know
to.
that someday
Till
that
next
sun
time,
is
this is
bound
your
to
president,
die.
John Henry Eaton, signing off.
Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts,
But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
This is
Oh, fuck.
I take a thing that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Bygone, oh bygone. I will cry.
Red letter day.
When I will pop the question, and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May. I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I sigh or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow moonlight. Soon we'll read that red letter day. When I will pop the question and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May.
What's going on over here? Hey, good to see you again. What do you need? Fresh out of the hands of some mark. Take a look. Don't like your deal? Tough. Bye.
Okay.
Fucking throwdown.
Don't kill me!
I'll do whatever I want. I hate when people get bossy.
Three Dog here. How's everyone doing?
How are you doing?
News time, children. According to reports from the ever-so hoity-toity Tenpenny Tower, a group of displaced ghouls have been trying to gain entrance. But lush at large, Alistair Tenpenny says, no zombies, no how. Come on, Al, cut the ghoulies a break. If they've got the caps and you've got the space, it's a win-win, right? What do you say? Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music.
I say I'll move the mountains, and I'll move the mountains if he wants them out of the way. Crazy calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love I'd say. I say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire as he wants it, so it will be.
We will match up the destiny.
Crazy calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love, you see. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he smile that difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever, if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love am I. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever, if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy he calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love am
I don't want to die! You're crazy!
I'm crazy? You're a raider.
John Henry Eaton. You're listening.
Well, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't pick my jobs. I'm ready for any old kind. Yes, I'm a real young man, a brand new 25. Yes, I'm a real young man, a brand new 25. Well, I'm willing, I'm able, I'm frantic, much alive. Well, I'm 6 feet tall, I ain't no hand-me-down. Yes, I'm 6 feet tall and I ain't no hand-me-down. Well, I got a gal in town who calls me Good Rockin' Brown.
Do we have to go through Evergreen Mills? I don't remember that.
Well, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Pick up you gals, yes, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Yes, I'm gonna stay this way, cause ooh, what a wonderful life.
No, there's gotta be a way around.
Well, I'm a mighty man, I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, a mighty, mighty man, I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, when you want me hollering, I'll be there on time. Well, when there's work to do, send for the mighty one.
I don't know, I guess I'll
Yes,
try to
when
go
there's
through.
work to do, you better send for the mighty one. Yes, he'll stay on the job until the job is done.
GNR, 3 Dog, all you need to know. Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days. Here's some of the latest news. The boys and girls of the Brotherhood of Steel continue to fight. The good fight, folks. They've recently stepped up patrols in the downtown DC ruins in response to increasing sightings of everybody's favorite freaks, the super mutants. Without our buddies from the Brotherhood, I'm guessing the entire Capital Wasteland would have been overrun a long time ago. So if you see a knight or a paladin out there fighting your battles for you, give them a big thanks.
Okay.
Or even better, some ammo. Until next time, this is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music.
Yeah,
You best point those papers somewhere else before I tear them out of your skull.
and I'm so in love. There's nothing in life but you. I never regret the years I'm giving. They're easy to give. When you're in love, I'm happy to do whatever I do for you. For you. Maybe I'm a fool, but it's fun. People say you rule me with one wave of your hand. Darling, it's grand. They just don't understand living for you. It's easy living, it's easy to live. When you're in love, and I'm so in love, there's nothing in life but you.
Let's go sunning.
And
It's
the
a
sky
good
is
thing.
blue.
Let's go sunning. Neath the sky of blue. Greet the sun every morn. Feel as free and happy as the day you were born. Let's go. Learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need
The sun.
This applies to everyone. Life's worth when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning. Let's go native, sun your cares away, be creative, learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do.
Spooky.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart. You see, way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. and that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I want to start a flame in your heart.
Hello, Capital Wasteland. This is Three Dog. Ow! Coming to you loud, proud, News Radio. Let me ask you something. Are you hungry for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak? Are you hungry for some news? I'm guessing news. Here you go. Today's weather excessively violent with a chance of dismemberment. Tune in later for our 5-day forecast. Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children. This stuff's important. Listen, kiddos, never forget the importance of periodic weapon maintenance. Rifle, pistol, police baton, I don't care which. If your weapon is falling apart, the only wasteland asshole it's gonna kill is you. So be smart. Salvage those parts and make repairs whenever you can. Now, some music.
The dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, and the dustiest way back home. The trees are the sappiest, the days are the nappiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess, I'm a weary exile, singing my song of home.
We made it to frickin' fall.
Are the stingiest,
112.
the bells are the ringiest.
It's too late at night.
The laziest, the boys
are the readiest,
the girls
are the prettiest.
Way back home.
The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest,
The plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest,
the grins the funniest,
the smiles the sunniest way.
I always thought he was saying stars the shittiest. And say it the shootiest.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. Please find the nearest Tranquility.
gotta be liquored up to do this. Nothing inherently scary about that. Got rid of my dog meat. I want my dog meat back. I want my dog meat back. Alright. Now we can frickin' do the thing.
Hello there. Good to see you. I think Betty is waiting for you on the playground. You'll want to go talk to her.
What can I do for you, sport?
Where am I?
Such a kidder. You're on Tranquility Lane, of course. Where else would you be?
Have you seen my dad?
Nope. Afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him.
What can you tell me about the neighbors?
You mean besides how wonderful it is to live here? Everyone's very friendly. Even old Lady Dithers, though she's lost most of her marbles. Of course it is. It's America, isn't it?
This is some kind of computer simulation?
Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport. Bye-bye.
Hello. Well, hi there.
Have you seen my dad?
No, sweetie, I haven't. I'm sure he'll come looking for you before long, though.
This is a pretty convincing simulation.
What? Oh, sweetie. Maybe you should just run along and play.
What can you tell me about the neighbors?
Well, George and I have been here. Why, as long as I can remember. Bye-bye. Hello.
Good day.
Good day. What's going on?
Good doggy.
Hi there. Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
And you are?
I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
What the hell's going on here?
We're going to play a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Gee, I don't know. What's he like?
He's a scientist and he's looking for Dr. Braun.
That's see your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
No games. You tell me where my father is now, you little brat.
Oh, don't be mean. That's not a good way to start. I said we're going to play a game, so that's what we're going to do.
Look, kid, I'm not interested in playing games.
I said I want to play a game. It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbone cry, and I'll help you. If you don't, then I guess you'll never find out where your daddy is.
Where's that old lady? I will not help this monster.
Hiya.
Watch it, will you? Hello.
Ah. Toucan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy. Dither slipped on the icy stairs. Comforting, although distinctively American. However, it reminds me of the town. Simulation. The residents here naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them and when their suburban illusion is suddenly broken, it's that much more satisfying. The failsafe pulls the plug on the simulation. We have to summon the Chinese communists. Just look, don't keep running. This is for your own good. You're free now from this endless simulation torment. Timmy Nussbaum is dead.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
It's all over now. Shut up and answer my questions.
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were.
Tell me about the Gek.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology, and ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose?
Tell me about this place, about Tranquility Lane.
It is my greatest achievement. The best of the many simulations I've run in these 200 years.
I played with the others, but they bored me. This version never grew old. It amused me over and over and over again.
Tell me exactly who you are, who you really are.
My name is Stanislaus Braun. I'm a Vault-Tec scientist. I created this simulation for Vault-Tec, but for myself as well. It was my own design, my own perfection. A better reality than any other. Far greater than my work on the Gek.
I came here for my father. Now where is he?
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out. The dog, you see.
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
So I'm free to leave?
Isn't it obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything! I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go.
My father's okay. I can get him back.
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
Well, you know, fucking just end yourself.
Run along now.
Hello, sir.
Oh, we're all out of booze.
A bit clumsy today, are we? Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
I came here to find you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Brawn, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
What did you learn?
I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a GEC, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going there right now?
Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
Okay. Let's head back to Rivet City.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Can we talk for a minute?
Of course, son. What's on your mind?
How could you leave me like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Why put yourself at risk like this? You have some sort of death wish?
What? No, of course not. This is important work. Clean water can change the lives of so many thousands of people. It's worth the risk to help them.
Helping people? What about helping your own son?
I can understand that you're angry. You have a right to be. Perhaps the choice I made wasn't the right one. At the time, I thought I was doing what was best for you.
I think I understand. I'm glad we talked.
So am I, son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me. What's on your... All right.
What is Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
What happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
What's the big deal about water anyway?
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over. Be careful, my son.
And that didn't do anything. Could you not run so fast? I track you down over the wasteland and now you're just running away from me. No. Oh.
That's the way you want it.
Holy crap!
Hey.
If that's the way it has to be, then so be it.
You don't have a gun? How did you survive the journey here? You don't have a gun and you're taking us off the road. Guess I'll do everything.
I won't let it end like this.
You can take that. Or not. Anytime now, Dad.
I won't let it end like this.
Well, yeah, let's stop and fight everything.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Oh, God almighty, we're gonna run across the whole damn wasteland, aren't we?
didn't want to have to do this.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're gonna punch a red scorpion.
There are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they Don't be fooled by their pseudo-nightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army.
Yeah, he wants to
Didn't
fight.
want to have to do this.
Yeah, you did. You walked us right into it.
I won't let it end like this.
Get the lead out, James.
If that's the way it has to be, then so be it.
Oh no. This guy's an idiot. Yeah, let's run into some more Yao Guai. Oh, let's take the long route. It's the way we gotta do it.
If that's the way you want it.
Yeah, let's go into the line of fire.
That's the way you want it.
Thanks, Dad. I think we should be close. I hope. For your sake, James.
I didn't want to have to do this.
Yeah, you did.
I'll take it. Stop me. After all I've been through.
Branded outcasts are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile.
Oh, great. You let us right into the heart of it.
That's the way you want it.
This gun sucks. I hate this old man. I hate him.
Oh!
Where'd it go? Well, would you move, asshole? Taking us right into the middle of a fucking trap. Stupid asshole man. He's gonna get me killed. Yeah, let's just take the main roads right, where anybody can ambush us. Let's not just go around. No, we can't do that. I'm saving right here just in case. I have a bad feeling.
Won't let it end like this.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a complete idiot. You're an idiot. Let's kill a million more things on the way. Why not? Why not? Let's just use up all our ammo. Let's just die. Yeah, we gotta take the long way to Rivet City. We can't take the short way. Can't just cut around the edges or anything like that. No. We gotta take the main roads. We need to be killed by super mutants.
Hey there. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, go in there with your knife. I hate him. I hate him. I hate his guts. Damn near out of everything. Hope the shotgun works. You're an idiot, Dad.
Don't kill me! Oh! Oh! Oh!
For God's sake. Things I do for my father's approval. It's taken forever.
That's the way you want it.
Oh my God. Jesus. I hate this asshole. The most dangerous places in the whole effing wasteland. And I'm basically out of ammo for almost everything. I'm tempted to just fast travel. Well, Dad's an idiot.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store, the depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you?
Here to buy.
Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap. Another satisfied customer. See you out on the road, huh?
Okay. So he should be here. Which means I followed him for nothing. Great.
I do the repairs around here, so if...
I told you it would work, Madison, and now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something?
Hello, son. We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Can't this wait?
After 20 long years, I finally have a chance to make things right. To finish what I started so long ago. I owe this to Madison. I owe it to your mother. No, I can't wait another moment. Are you coming with us?
No.
Are you sure? We could use your help. If you change your mind, you can always meet up with us along the way. If nothing else, come see me once we're set up.
I think we should do what I've been putting off.
Good to see you.
No, it's good to see you.
Is everything all right?
No. My father abandoned me. He led me into the jaws of death. And now he's leaving again. Because he doesn't care. Yo.
No problems to report, I assume?
Hello, son.
How did I get in here?
Yes?
Don't yes me.
Good to see you.
Hello, mister.
I'm not talking to you.
Did you need something?
Did you need something?
Dr. Lee and her staff left to go get Project Purity running.
Really? It's ready? That's great news.
God bless you.
Saint Monica bless you.
Wait to taste the clean water. Evening. Hey there.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Welcome to Potomac Attire.
Good to see you.
I'll be right with you. Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
No. I'm looking for
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
I don't give a shit about Gary's Galley.
Don't know you, don't care. Keep it short.
Know where I can offload some guns?
You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm shrapnel, you idiot.
I need to buy some
What you looking
ordnance.
for? Another satisfied customer. Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
Oh. Now we gotta see if we can find out the true history of Rivet City. Yeah. For the love of God, let's save. Not going through all that again. Never mind.
Is everything all right? We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside, but none of us are particularly capable fighters. I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew.
Fine.
Be careful.
Hey.
where these other super mutants are hiding. There's nothing in there.
Some people are in such a hurry.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. All
Good to see you.
Watch where you're going.
Watch where you're going, dick. There ain't no more super mutants.
Did you need something?
They all did. So it was just one freaking mutant. We're sleeping like kings.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
Yes.
I'm proud of you. Now let's get in there. Be careful, my son. Is everything all right?
Yes?
Hey there. Did you need something?
Did you?
Did you need something?
Let's just be casual. We're casualing it up.
Is everything all right?
Did you need something?
Some people are in such a hurry.
Did you need something?
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
What do we need to do?
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe.
Okay, where do I need to go?
The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Did you need something?
What rhymes with shoes and often gives you the blues? That's right, it's time for the cashews. Okay, that doesn't really rhyme. How about news? There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Now listen close for this important public service announcement. We all know the dangers of radiation, but with the right precautions, you can prevent accidental death or even ghoulification. Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your ass out of there, and then pop some rat away for good measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give yourself a nice boost of Rad-X first. Remember, only you can prevent human flesh fires. And now, some music.
Hey everybody, did the news get around about a guy named Butcher Pete? Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. He's hacking and whacking and smacking.
I've been hearing good things about you. Is it true? Did you really disarm the bomb in Megaton?
Yes, I did.
I'm very proud of you. even though you put yourself in harm's way. Just please be careful out there. This is a dangerous world. Far more dangerous than anyone in that vault knows.
You said something about fuses?
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
Okay.
Be careful, my son.
Flew into town. He's been having a ball. Just cutting and chopping for miles around. Single women married with no babies and all. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. Oh, Pete. Hacking and whacking. He loves that meat. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hack, whack, chopping at me. Wakes up in the morning, 5:30. Chopped from sunrise to sunset. I don't see how he's staying alive. Meat's gonna be the death of old Pete yet. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hack, whack, chopping at me.
You're doing great out there. Keep it up.
Where do I go from here?
I can't really say, since I don't know where you are.
Where am I?
You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water, as well as our processing equipment and power systems. Keep up the good work, son.
That's what your Pete has been praying this man. Tries to chop down the wind and the rain. Just hacks on anything he can get. Say, turn this record over. You ain't heard nothing yet.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Pass the damn thing.
No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as the moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning, neath the sky of blue. Greet the sun every morn. Feel as free and happy as the day you born. Sun your cares away, be creative. Learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. It's a flight to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning.
There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
Okay.
I'll see you when you get back.
Live and play, pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning.
Hey, Nifty America. It's me, your president, John Gotcha! 3 Dog here. How's everyone doing? We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for some news. And now an update on our very own Urban Defender. Did he leave that vault just to help us? Who cares, man? We owe him either way. Check this out. Grab your hankies, children, because I've got a heartwarming tale to tell. It's about a little boy's search for his daddy. Mwah. It's about love, abandonment, and, now this is the good part, reunion. You see, the kid from Vault 101 has been looking for his dad, a very nice man named James who left his son behind in the vault when he took off. What kind of dad leaves his kid in an underground bunker? Children, I just don't know. It ain't for 3 Dog to judge, and you shouldn't either. But none of that matters now. Father and son were spotted walking and talking together out there in the wastes. Here's hoping they can hold on to each other this time around. Until next time, this is 3 Dog! Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Now, some music.
I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I sigh or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm a fellow.
This facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward.
It's a dramatic moment. We can't have the radio on.
Immediately, and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
My patience wears thin.
It'll only be a few more moments. Run. Run!
What is he doing in there?
Father! No! No!
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now.
I'm not leaving my father in there!
There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You'd die the same way he did. We need to get out of here now.
Lead the way.
There's an old tunnel that will lead us out of here to someplace safe. We used it as an evacuation route once before, but that was a long time ago. I hope everyone remembers how to get there. There isn't time to round everyone up. Come on, follow me, and hurry!
What did you do?
Evening.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
Where to?
This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there, if we can make it.
What's up ahead?
I don't know what's ahead. That's the problem. No one has used these tunnels in years, but we can't stay put. The Enclave will find us eventually. We have to get moving.
You have a plan?
We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you.
All right.
We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
Those who oppose us will be removed forever. For now, my America, we must part, restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
I ain't going in a line of fire.
That's the end of that.
If they've got the caps and you've got the...
That's the end of that. What do you say?
All you guys and gals tempted by the hope of scabbing in the downtown DC ruins, here's a tip. You see, children, the Frankensteins might violently and horrifically rip you to shreds, but only if you're lucky. According to most of our reports on the super mutants, they actually prefer capturing their victims and hauling them off to God knows where. Consider yourself officially warned. And now, some...
Not for knowledge or power, no. I'm not speaking.
We can't go any further. We need to stop.
Why?
Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs.
What?
I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. If you have any stim packs, I would ask that you hand them over. Maybe you're right. Very well, I'll tell him, and then we'll continue. Let's make this quick. Garza, I'm sorry, but we must keep moving. If you can't keep up, I'm afraid you'll have to go on without me.
But
The Enclave is back, America. We brought clean water with us.
Garza, I'm sorry, we have to go now.
Scientists have been hard at work on the most ambitious scientific endeavor the world has ever seen. Project
Hey.
Purity. Imagine, America.
now is not a good time to be talking. Bye.
In a matter of minutes, and it's all for you. That's all we need until the purifier is ready.
This is the nail biter. I'm not doing my usual talking because I'm freaked out, man.
I can't find anything.
Nothing here after all.
Push forward. Nope. Oh, Brotherhood.
You honor us with your presence here.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, man. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now! We can't stop now. We need to keep going.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison, it'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well, we'll sort this all out.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Hail.
Hail. You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
If you're just a part of it, where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Why are you here in the capital wasteland?
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. So be it. Steel be with you.
Hail.
Well, I think we need to rest and reflect on everything that's just happened. Our dad is dead. It's tragic. All that adventuring just so he could end up killed by the Enclave. And now we have to find a computer and all that, but I think we're gonna need a rest from Project Purity after that hell. So I think we're gonna do some side quests to help get over and mourn what we've lost on this journey. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Once again, I urge you, please click on the link in the comments or pinned in the chat. Get yourself a copy of Outlaw Nights. Very awesome Space Pirates saga coming right at you. My energy is drained right now, so as always, I am Ben, aka The Fusebox. You can find me on Twitter at Knights Outlaw. You can also find me on Instagram at Outlaw Knights. And you can find me on Facebook under my real name, Ben Fuselier, F-U-S-E-L-I-E-R. If you like anything I had to say, go ahead and hit the like button, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And hell, if you didn't like anything I had to say, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Your love, your hatred, both of it nourish me. Thank you so much for joining me once again, ladies and gentlemen, and I will talk to you all later.